But you already admitted you said you got hoes. You already admit you said you got. I can't take that shit back. You heard me though. You already admit. You already admit you said you got hoes.
Center at 7 feet, number 33, Patrick Ewing. At guard, at 6'3", number 3, Allen Iverson. At forward, at 6'8", number 7, Carmelo. Forward at 6'5", number 30, Jaylen Brown. At guard at 6'4", number 23, Tyrese Maxey. The head coach for the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Fans, your New York Knicks.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know John Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got Morant. Paul George is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Knicks, Ewing is out there with Anthony. Then there's Iverson in at the shooting guard. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, no, stop it.
Iverson kicks to Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how the success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Here's George. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nice play by George. This is what size on the wing gives you. The option to pick your spot anywhere on the floor.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how
Yo, says you good?
so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Brown outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your game. Flawless shooting so far.
It's George on the wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing.
Don't be.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's George missing. For New York, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
That's a guy you want taking shots. Quality offensive player.
Curry on the wing. Butler passes to Claxton. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his three. The Knicks leading by 5. Brown outside. Here's Iverson with the drive. And Iverson throws it down.
Nice play. And you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Ewing sends it back. And he's able to get it back.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Outside, Maxey. Anthony trying to get open. And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. Maybe you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I'll tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities.
Here's
Hey,
Morant.
assist.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Maxey. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. 15 points for Tyrese Maxey.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting basketball.
Butler against Brown. And the Nets miss again.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Grant and Ewing with the block. And he recovers it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
The shot by Butler, nobody around.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
That one's off, still out of sync. Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 19 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Morant. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. How about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Here's Morant following the score by New York. He gets it in there. Claxton's got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ewing finds Brown. Some nice passing by New York here. From deep, Iverson. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Curry. Anthony against George. Outside for Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Maxey. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Knicks lead 32-15.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
It's T-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Morant against Maxey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick-and-roll set.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G.A., the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Ewing's got 3 assists tonight.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest he keep the ball in his hands.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And real quickly, he's checked in for Maxey. The Nets also changing it up. Jalen Brunson comes in for Seth Curry. Halliburton subbed in for Morant. Iverson outside. Ewing trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
After this part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
Julius Randle's checked in for Brown. George with the bucket.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Iverson against Brunson. And good that time. Iverson's got 9.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Brooklyn's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Inside, here's Claxton, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Now here's Ewing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now the pass to Quickly. Kicks it to Iverson. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Allen Iverson. Knicks lead 45.
It's the Nets now. Halliburton passes to Brunson. There's the drive. Outside for George. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Back to you. Wants to get to Randle and does. Here's Quickly. Misses the 3. The Nets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And a fast break now for New York. And Iverson throws it down.
excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Poked away. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Julius Randle picks one up. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. They get the rebound. Passes to Quickly. Back to Robinson. The three from Iverson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brunson the pass to Butler. Moves back up. And the layup good by George. George has got 6.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Halliburton finds Butler. Elbow shot. Robinson with the block. Anthony, the pass to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. On the wing, Iverson takes a 3. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Ball's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Brooklyn. Yep, that one goes.
Hey, he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here's Iverson. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now from the paint.
Here's Halliburton on the wing, George. Halliburton outside. Over quickly. Robinson with the block. Halliburton with the steal. And George, here we go.
A fantastic shooter from deep. George forces defenders out, and then that just opens up the driving lanes for him.
And here's Iverson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Pass to Halliburton. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now here's Iverson. 25 points in the game. From deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Iverson's got 28.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
George way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one.
The Nets, 33. And your Knicks.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Paul George is out there with Butler. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Randall's checked in for the Knicks. And the Nets making a change here as well. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Count that one. Maxi's got 36.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Butler. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Curry. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Brown dishes to Randall. Here's Maxey. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Maxey's got 41.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Iverson against Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And the dunk by Iverson.
A volume shooter. Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 11 feet away, here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Knicks.
Here's Maxey. Sinks that one from the post. Maxey's got 43 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Pass to Curry. It's good. Curry's got 7 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Maxey. Ewing kicks to Brown. The 3 from Iverson. Brown feeling it out a bit. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The pass to Curry. Out to Morant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And that one drops for him. Maxey's got 45 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard
Your
until the
assist.
final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the elbow, Randall. From downtown, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
A fantastic decision making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
It's George on the wing. Back to Curry. Passes it to Butler. And the Nets miss again.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Curry following Jaylen Brown's three. They get a hand on it. Outside, Maxey. Ewing trying to get open. And that one's good. Maxey's got 50 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Down low. Will it go? It's Curry. That time on the assist by Butler.
Defense maybe too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now, here's Maxey. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
94-39.
Outside Butler. Nails the wide open jump shot. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Morant. The 9-foot shot. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Maxey. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. That one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Morant. The net. Teardrop shot, and the shot is good.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Maxey against Morant. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 59 points.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Morant with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And an amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
And here's Morant following Jaylen Brown's three. Morant passes to Butler. Got a piece of it. Another shot. Maxey grabs the miss. Maxey's got 11 rebounds in the game.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And that one drops.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
43.
Butler on the way. Maxey against Morant. Can they get it? Claxton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Claxton's got 14 points for the game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Curry's shot is off. Curry's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Iverson kicks to Ewing. Here's Maxey. They grab their own miss. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA. Really taking it to the opposition. Brooklyn's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On the wing, George. Ewing defending. They get it back. Claxton, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Randall. Anthony comes in for Jaylen Brown. And quickly in for Maxey. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Jalen Brunson comes in for George. Ball's checked in for Seth Curry. And Halliburton subbed in for John Morant.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
And that one's good. Iverson.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the court can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
To the wing right side. To the paint.
Hey, yo, sis. Sis. Hey, babe.
Simmons
How are you?
inside. Started by Robinson. And there's the whistle.
How are you?
Second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession. And it cost them.
How are
And
you?
if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in.
You said
They're
good?
going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Next ball.
Butler on the wing. To the inside. Here's Simmons. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Quickly finds Anthony. Rebound by Butler.
Not that time.